What's up? These are the winners and the losers of the week one. I'm gonna go pretty fast, 90 minutes long. So we have Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. The Eagles pulled off their victory 24-20. And then we go on Friday was in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The Kansas City Chiefs went against the Chargers. The Chargers pull off their victory 27-21. Then we go to on Sunday, where was the debut of Daniel Jones, in the Indianapolis Colts. They beat the Dolphins 33-8. Then we had the debut of Aaron Rodgers versus the New York Jets. I heard he was not welcome in New York. The score was 34-32, and that was a close game. Then we had Carolina Panthers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars won that 26-10 to Hunters debut. Then we go to the Arizona versus New Orleans, where it was the debut of the new head coach. The Cardinals won that 20-13. Then back to Cincinnati. They went against the Cleveland Browns. That was a close game. The Bengals won that 17-16. Then we go to the Raiders versus the Patriots. This was the debut of Jonty. I heard he did score a touchdown. And then the 49ers versus the Seahawks. Was a divisional championship game. The score was 17-13. Then we go to Tennessee versus the Broncos. Broncos pull off at 20-12 and the debut of their number one draft pick. Then we go to the Packers versus the Lions. Of the debut of Micah Parson. I heard he had a sack. His score was 27-13. Then we go to Texas versus the Rams. The score was 14-9. The Rams. And then on Sunday night, it was probably the best game. The Ravens versus the Bills. There's a lot of controversial on their call. That game. I have to say it was probably the best game out of week one. So the Bills, they came back to win that game. I thought it was gonna be, the Baltimore Ravens, but So then we go on Monday, which was a very shit show. The Bears, they never do good on primetime, and they were winning it. And I have to say, Caleb Williams is not that guy. So JJ McCarthy came back, and in the third and the fourth quarter, they came back to win that game 24-27. So let me know if your team won. You can comment below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Mr. Elvis, and I'll see you in the next video.